Hey everybody, it's John back out at the farm. If you haven't followed me, we have 450 chestnut trees. We started in 2014 and we've been growing. We also do hunting and fishing on this channel, so if you like us, subscribe if you don't mind. At least give it a thumbs up. But we're looking at the corn for this year that I planted for food plot purposes, and you can see it's now August 7th, I believe, and I'm going to determine that this is likely going to be a failure. You see 2 ears trying to grow out on this stalk, but the deer have just been mercilessly grazing. And while we do have some horse nettle growing in this little bit of area, we have been able to kill it back enough that otherwise we have great weed control. We've done 2 glyphosate sprays this year. This is a glyphosate resistant 89-day, I think, 85, 89-day corn. And we got great germination, but we did have 1 month with almost no rain, which is pretty common here. And during that month, the pressure from the deer has just been relentless. And now we've had great rains for two weeks with great heat. And honestly, I think we're just going to have to call it a failure. I'm not going to disc it under or anything, but I mean, this poor stalk of corn should be this tall before it's tasseling. It should be canopied in, and really it's not. So, you know, the deer were coming along and just getting that nascent tassel, the deeply buried tiny little tassel, and they'll just pull that whole thing out trying to nibble down to that. Once you get up past that phase, they'll leave it alone until the ears come out. But we'll get a few ears, but this is going to be mostly a failure. So what's my plan B? My plan B is I went to the co-op and I got some daikon radish, some chicory, some brassica, and we're gonna spread something in between here, because you can see the corn's got a deep green. I've done 2 nitrogen urea spreadings on it. I've done everything I can short of fencing this. So going forward, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with corn. Whether that's going to be, you know, if short of fencing it, I may just have to do a huge field of it. I mean, I did about 2.5 acres of it, and it's just not enough. The deer pressure here is just way too much. So maybe scarecrows. I don't know. Maybe I could try scarecrows next year. But I need scare deer, not scarecrows. So I'm going to mix all this up. We're going to spread it out here. Corn, I think, is going to be a failure. All told, about 5 pounds of seed, and I don't know, maybe a ½ acre here in this plot. We'll just put it down. The downside of this is it's going to bring more pressure from the deer, because they're going to start grazing it once it starts popping, but got to do something. Actually, we may need to take a break. I mean, it's hot.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Real hot. Pull!
Nice shot.
Every now and then you get lucky. Pull!
Nice.
Just doing a little trail camera maintenance. Haven't checked this one. I check this about once a month.